Hey, Coach, so glad you found us over on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe and like. If you're looking for more resources, if you're looking to become a better coach, let me help you. Teachhoops.com is a basketball community of resources, of coaches, one-on-one calls with me, office hours, you name it. I'm here to help you become a better coach. Go check it out. Hey, Coach, welcome to Coach Unplugged, brought to you by the great people over at teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Go over and check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I said this a lot of times, but I'm going to say it again, and I'll probably say it in the future. It is a great community. It is not just, some handouts. There's plenty of handouts. It's not just videos of, from Hall of Fame coaches about how to run a play or how to run a 1-3-1. It's not just our private Facebook group. It's just not our community of coaches that get together and basically communicate every day. It's not just the one-on-one hours that you have with me. You email me, hey, Steve, I need to talk. We'll get on a Zoom call. We'll communicate. It's not an email back and forth between myself. It's not just all that. It's a combination of all of them. 30 years of coaching, 3 state titles, 10 state final appearances. I've coached NBA guys. I understand what it takes to be a player. I am just trying to help you get to that next level. So, all right. So over the next 6 weeks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some things that I think as coaches, we need to help players with in our practices. And you can tell this is live or not live, but I just hit my Mickey Mouse watch. So yeah. So I'm not going to edit that out. I'm going to leave it in. But anyway, I'm going to go over specific things. I'll put answers. I'll put kind of a summary in the show notes down below. So if you're listening or running and stuff like that, I'm not sure the day of the week that I'm going to put these out. I know Monday's kind of set with Monday Morning Assist with Eric. And then I have other stuff kind of coming out during the weeks. So I'm just going to pop this on a day. Just watch for it in the feed. So it'll probably be the next six or so weeks of just different things I think that are important. So the first one that I'm going to talk about that I think is important for you as a coach, as a player, and all that stuff is energy. Is how do you bring energy every day? I think energy is an important thing. I've said this a billion times. A quiet gym is a losing gym. Let me say that again. A quiet gym is a losing gym. Now, we live in a world right now where the kids Snapchats, they'll Instagram, they'll do all that kind of stuff. They quote, for those of you who are watching, I'm going to put air quotes, they communicate, but they really don't communicate. So how can you bring that energy? How can you bring that to practice every day? So we're going to talk about the energy that they bring. I already kind of foreshadowed that next week I'm going to talk about some things that will help with you and communication. But let's talk about energy. So how do we do that? How does energy affect people? Well, think about it. Think about that loud gym. Think about all the things that are happening in that loud gym. Feel how, that resonates through your body. And if a coach's voice dominates practice, there is a problem. Okay. And I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of my voice dominating practices, but it should not. It should be their voices that dominate it. And I talk about, I as I've gotten older, have only hung around people that give positive energy. Give positive energy to me. I want people that are energy givers rather than energy takers. We've all been around those people, both at work and at school and stuff, that are energy takers rather than energy givers. I try to avoid the energy takers. If anyone's ever met me, I'm like a little bit of like an Energizer bunny. It's probably why I do 85 different things here with Teach Hoops. So look for people that are energy givers. Okay. Now, why don't practices have energy? Why don't practices have spirit? Why don't practices feel like they do the first 2 days of tryouts? Well, First of all, I'll tell you, I'm guilty of it. As a coach, I'm guilty of it. There's been times where, I'll sit and chat with my other coaches about why Johnny's not boxing out or what a cruddy day it was at school or something that happened. We're kind of gossip girls kind of thing. So I'm guilty of it. It's not the coach's job. It's not my job to bring energy, but sometimes I have to bring it. Otherwise, it won't be there at all. So the kids sometimes don't feel like it. They've had a long day. I've had a long day, so that's when you got to manufacture it. You have to manufacture the energy in practice in that middle January practice when you're just not feeling it. You have to do something to bring that energy. You need to maximize it. You need to do something to take it from a 3 to a 10 and 10s are hard. So how can you bring energies? Well, one thing, a PGC thing is claps. Think about clapping. Think about going to a rock concert. Think about going to a packed gym with basketball players and they start pounding and clapping. You can feel it resonate. There's an energy with that. Well, I try to do that with the rhythm clapping. If you get rhythm clapping going in practice, you'll be able to feel that energy. You'll feel them coming along. And that's the first thing. Rhythm clapping is one important thing. Second thing is the positive energy that you can bring. It's hard. Us as coaches are more negative than positive. We tend to point out the things that they're doing wrong rather than they're doing right. And my shift in my teaching and coaching has changed on that. I think you have to be more positive. So try to be positive. Try to point out things that they're doing well for a couple minutes. That's really important to take it to the next level, to bring that energy, bring that spirit every day. So that's the next thing. Next thing is another thing is positive talks, high fives, all that kind of stuff. I don't remember if it was the San Antonio Spurs, something they mapped this. I don't know if this is the Clippers or everything, but the number of positive touches, high fives, nice job, blah, 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 increases as the teams get better. So that's something you really want to do. And you have to manufacture. You have to remind them that this is their journey. You have to remind them that this is what they want to do. And that will help with the energy and practice every day. So going over some ways to bring energy, again, should not come from you as much as it should come from the players, but you're going to have to teach them how to bring that energy, that spirit every day. So rhythm clapping is one big way of doing it. Positive touch, high fives, all that kind of stuff. I think rhythm clapping would be my number one. Positive, the positives, number of positives you can say in a minute or two, and then you need to remind them that we need to bring energy. We need to bring this kind of stuff every day, because you're going to have to be energetic. You want to be an energy giver rather than an energy taker. So that's the first intangible thing that we're looking for from practice from a team player. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave comments down below. And again, make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. 14-day free trial. I don't think you'll be disappointed, especially with basketball season coming up. I think it will be a great thing for any of you coaches out there. So go check that out. I will again put kind of a summary in the show notes down below. Enjoy, and we'll talk soon. Hey, Coach, hope you enjoyed that video. If you're looking for more resources, check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. I do not think you'll be disappointed. One-on-one calls with me, office hours, you name it, we're here to help.